Welcome back, guys. This is the MMA Neighborhood.
Yep.
And I'm Devin.
And I'm Steven.
And we are doing the post of UFC 243, Whittaker versus Adesanya.
That is right, sir. Actually, I'll bring it up now. I realized tonight I've been saying Israel's last name completely wrong. And that's my boy. But we won't get into that right now. I just want to say I'm sorry for saying his last name wrong all this time.
Yeah,
but
we butchered
anyways,
it. We butchered it in the last podcast. We're Adesanya. Sorry about that. It's Adesanya.
Adesanya.
But we'll get into him later for
Yes,
sure.
for sure.
And actually, before we start this post on this UFC 243,
What you want to talk about, man?
oh, well, we had a great night last weekend at Bellator, right?
Oh, Bellator, Machida versus Musasi.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh, man.
If you guys are there, I hope you had a good time.
For sure.
Steve and I got a little too tipsy for the night, but it was still a great time.
Just a tad.
Just a tad, man.
I won't go into the full details about myself, but I had a great time. I still think the Machida fight, man, that was a really close battle.
It killed me, man. I'm a Cheetah fanboy, and he lost his split decision.
But you know what? It was so close.
Hell yeah,
it really was.
It really was, man. And let's not forget who we ran into that night.
Oh boy,
Chael motherfucking Sonnen.
Oh my
Yeah.
boy! I'm yelling at him from the commentator stand, and then he comes through the tunnel like 5 minutes later, and he's like, "Hey, are you the one yelling at me?" I was like, "Yeah, because I'm trying to get your attention." He shakes my hand. We get a picture. He puts his arm around my back, on my shoulder, and
shit.
dude, I met the boss, the American motherfucking gangster, Chael Sonnen.
Motherfucking Sonnen. Honestly, it was badass.
But who did you get a picture of, Devin?
Well, we got a picture of Chael, and I turned straight fanboy real fast. And I got another picture of Royce Gracie, the legend, the first UFC champion of the world, man. And he just a bad motherfucker.
That's right. It was honestly amazing. And we also saw Rampage. Devin tried to get a picture with him, but it seemed like Rampage was trying to keep it on the low that he was there. He was wearing like a sweatsuit and shit, wearing his hood up and whatnot. So
yeah, I gotta do an apology right now because I saw Rampage and I went straight fanboy. He sat down. I was like, Rampage,
well,
Rampage for like 10 minutes until he finally gave me the peace sign. I was like, yeah, fuck yeah.
right?
So I'm sorry, Rampage. I'm
Well,
sorry.
I mean, I was the same way with Chael when he was leaving the commentary stand. So
At
I
least
mean,
Chael came down and took a picture. Rampage was like,
I just loved it. The fact that he was like, "Hey, were you the one yelling for me?" I was like, "Yeah,
hell yeah,
dude."
Dude, Chael's a boss. Thank you, Chael. I appreciate the pic.
Mr. Chael Sonnen,
Voice,
thank
I
you.
appreciate it. Rampage, I appreciate. Sorry I bothered you, but I appreciate the peace sign.
For sure. And yeah, that was our Bellator experience, and it was very much a great time.
It was. We did see a couple other people too.
Who?
Chris Cyborg.
Oh, Chris Cyborg. Yep.
Which was badass because she's about to start fighting for Bellator now.
Mm-hmm.
And then we also seen Verdum. And I was
Well,
trying.
you saw Verdum.
Yeah.
I didn't see Verdum.
I was trying so hard to get a picture of him so you could do that funny face he does.
Oh,
all
that
the time.
goofy ass
It was
shit.
great, but he had like 5 security guards around him, and I was just yelling at air.
I wonder why he had so much security.
I know, right? He's a bad mofo. But it was a good time. We got to see a lot of good, famous fighters, and I hope you guys got to check that one out. It was a good time, except the Machida losing, but you know,
It was close.
it wasn't bad. So we'll move on now to the topic of the night.
Topic of the night.
UFC
Sorry.
243.
That is right.
And let's start off with the main card. The first fight actually got canceled.
Holly Holm versus
Raquel
Pennington.
Yeah.
That's right. That I think Holly Holm had a undisclosed injury, if I remember correctly, and that's a bummer. I really wanted to see that fight, and
I did too. It was an interesting match. It was a rematch, but instead we got a random heavyweight fight.
yeah, Justin Tafa versus Jorgen de Castro.
So I didn't know much about these guys, but Justin, he looked just like Tai Tuivasa, huh?
Dude, like they had the same like back piece leading up to their belly.
They were the same tattoo artist, huh?
Dude, they had the same belly button tattoo. I was just like, what the hell? They're Australian, right?
Yeah, they gotta train together.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, they look pretty close similar, so.
Dude, fucking almost identical. But unfortunately for Justin,
Yeah.
he got laid out early
Mm-hmm.
with a nice right hook.
Yeah. So
Woo!
let's kind of break this down a little bit, if we
Okay.
shall.
Yeah.
I mean, Justin was doing all right. He was
Mhm.
landing some, but the other dude I've never heard of, Jorgen de Castro,
Mhm.
basically, held his own. And there came to the point in the first round that Justin was pretty far away from him, right?
Mhm.
And he went in, kind of ducked his head like a feint, threw a right, or was
Mhm.
it a left?
He did the feint like halfway across the ring.
Yeah.
Then he feinted again with a jab, but didn't throw it.
Mm-hmm.
And then he threw his right.
Threw his right, and then his left dropped
Yes.
at the same time. And
Mhm.
then Jorgen just basically countered it because it was so telegraphed.
Yeah, perfect counter, and just dropped him and laid him out one shot.
Yeah, it was completely
Yeah,
telegraphed.
if you're gonna feint, don't do it halfway across the ring, cause
Honestly.
and then he feinted twice, so bad move. The fight was kind of just brawler status in the beginning, and then he just made one technical error.
The fact that he did that, it could have worked if he was faster
Yeah, or closer.
and closer.
know.
Faster and closer.
Well, it was a good way to start. I don't think we got that with the Holly Holm fight, so
True
it
that.
was nice to see a knockout
Yeah.
start up.
It was-
Couldn't blink in that fight.
Yeah, it was, surprisingly pretty good.
Yeah, it did confuse me though. I was like, is that Tai Tuivasa with like a mustache? What's
I know.
going on?
I thought the same thing. It was super weird.
What's going on?
And then I was just like, nah, his face looks way different.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so that was the first fight of the main
Yeah.
card.
And then the next one was a snoozer.
Yeah.
Diego Lima versus Luke Jamu. This one went all 3 rounds, and honestly, we didn't really tune in too much on this one.
Yeah,
'cause
this
it was
one-
kind of stagnant.
Yeah, it wasn't nothing really.
And Diego Lima won by like split decision, I believe.
I think it was unanimous.
Mm.
Honestly, I can't even remember. This
Yeah.
fight was kind of a snoozer in my opinion.
It was. So we'll run through that one, and then the next one was Tai Tuivasa,
Mm-hmm.
and unfortunately, he didn't do so well tonight.
Who's the other guy?
I can't even pronounce his name. Sergey.
Sergey Spivak?
I think his nickname's the Polar Bear.
We'll call him the polar bear
call him
because
the
he
polar
has
bear.
that tattooed on his chest.
And looking at him, I was like, this hillbilly's gonna get knocked out. Honestly.
And I kept on correcting Devin. He's not a hillbilly. He's from like somewhere in Europe, dog.
He's not. He's the hillbilly of Europe.
I guess so, sure. But the one thing that I noticed in this fight, and I think you'll agree, that Ty looked calm in the
Mhm.
first round. He looked good. He was making smart moves when he got taken down that one time. Got
Right.
taken down in the middle of the ring, and then he moved to the cage,
Mhm.
got himself back up. He was thinking, logically. But that only lasted so long.
Right. I did like what Ty was doing. It looked like he was being smart, and until the polar bear exposed him on his takedown offense.
hmm
Once the polar bear knew he could take Ty down, he just kept doing it over and over again.
But the reason why he was able to take him down was because Ty landed that one good kick. And then that's all he was throwing after that.
You're
And
right.
then Polar Bear, try to say his last
Yeah.
name. Polar Bear, grabbed him, judo tossed, started, punching his face in.
Mhm.
That was basically, it from there.
Yeah, I mean, I'm an advocate for good leg kicks,
Mhm.
but he can't be predictable.
Yeah.
And Ty landed a couple good ones, but then he just kept spamming them out there. He wasn't
Yeah.
setting them up right. And Polar Bear caught the leg, took him down.
Yeah.
And in the second round, it didn't even matter. He knew
Mhm.
the takedown defense was so weak
Yeah.
that he just took him down at will.
Mhm.
And ends up with a nasty arm triangle and puts Ty to sleep in his
Yup.
own
Yup.
country.
And then, you know what? Hold on one second. Bring up my phone.
Yeah, Ty. Oh, man. He needs to work on his takedown defense big time, man. 'Cause
Yeah.
that was sad.
From what I've noticed, it was after like the 5 takedowns that the Polar Bear landed.
Hmm.
Ty got exhausted.
Oh, yeah.
Exhausted. And then that's when the sloppiness came out. And, he- it saddens me because he was a good prospect.
Yeah.
And I don't know if this is 3 in a row
Hmm.
of losses, but, you know, he hasn't been looking good in my opinion.
I think it is 3 in a row, and it looks like he's going downhill right now. And he
And
needs
it's
a shoobie.
yeah, he needs a
He needs
shoobie. We'll get into that
After
later.
that loss, he needs to do a shoobie.
We'll get into that later.
But yeah, the guy called a hillbilly. My bad. He looked like a hillbilly, but he fought very smart.
Dude,
and the takedown game was great. The arm triangle was beautiful.
Yeah.
And put his ass to sleep, man. That was
the
great.
way he fucking hip tossed him, you know, that was amazing to watch.
Yeah, he had a lot of good judo throws.
Yeah, for sure.
But that shows the experience of Ty, because some of those throws he had him in, and the holds he had him in,
Yeah.
Ty could have easily got out, but he didn't know what to do.
Yeah, you know,
So this ground game's very weak, man.
yeah,
Very weak.
it was very. He looked good, but then again, he didn't.
Yeah, the
As
first round he
soon-
did okay, but
Mhm.
then he just went downhill, man.
Yeah, I think it was the first round when the polar bear landed like 5 takedowns.
Really.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I might be
Yeah.
wrong on that, but after like those first 5 takedowns, it was kind of just like done from there.
Yeah, and he went 9 nights.
Yep,
9 nights.
I was kind of, happy for that.
I know, you're always against Ty.
Well, you know what? He's not impressive anymore.
Not anymore, man. He had one really good knockout with a flying knee in heavyweight,
Yeah,
and then that was it, man.
yeah.
That was it.
You know, I know which train to hop on. Thank you very much.
We'll get there. We'll
But
get there.
we're on the co-main event.
We are.
We
Should
are.
Take a quick break. Get
Let's
into
take a
this?
quickie, real quick.
We'll take a quickie, and we're gonna go over the co-main event of the evening.
All right. And we are back. We are the MMA Neighborhood, and we are going over what we just saw in UFC 243, Whittaker versus Adesanya. And right now, me and Devin are about to go over the co-main event.
Yeah, buddy. The co-main event of the evening, we had Dan Hooker versus Ally Quinta,
Yes, sir.
and great fight, man. It was really entertaining.
It was. It went completely different how I seen it going.
Mhm.
In my opinion, Al didn't show up.
Mhm.
You know, I thought he was going to be a little more aggressive, trying to get in the pocket a little more. Like, he just kind of stood there going around. He landed a couple things that were nice, but overall, Dan Hooker fucking owned this dude.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Al didn't show up. I want to boast a little bit because this is the one I won tonight.
I know. I lost this fight. I
But-
lost this pick.
Honestly, Al could beat him, but he
Yeah.
didn't implement the game plan. I
Yeah.
feel like Dan Hooker implemented his game plan 1st,
Mhm.
and it fucked up Al's. And what I
Yeah.
mean by that is Dan Hooker had these beautiful calf kicks early on in the fight.
Some of the best I've ever seen,
Yeah,
actually.
He even made Ally Quinta fall like twice. All these
Two or three
Two or
times.
three times, right?
Yeah.
So it was more like on the ankle. These kicks were just
Mhm.
vicious and low.
Yeah.
And it's hard to get a takedown because it's such a low kick.
Mm-hmm.
Played very smart. Dan Hooker played a very smart game tonight.
Yeah.
And Al looked lost, and he couldn't figure it out quick enough.
Yeah, I mean, I don't understand how he couldn't have figured it out. It's like, you're the shorter guy. What do you need to do? In my opinion, get fucking in the pocket and start throwing blows, homie.
Yeah.
What are you doing? You're just going to stand on the outside for a longer fighter just to pick you apart, which he did. The kicks, like as you just said, the punches. The one thing I was surprised about Dan Hooker, he didn't throw very many jabs.
Mm.
I was like, man, he would wreck Al right now if he
Right.
threw more, but he wrecked him anyways. But still,
Yeah, there was a couple things I want Hooker to do more, like maybe more high kicks, more front kicks and shit. But he's playing so safe tonight. I don't think you want to risk getting taken down. And Ally Quinta, the reason why his game plan didn't work is he got hurt too early.
Mhm.
Those calf kicks, ankle kicks, whatever,
Mhm.
took him out early in the first round.
Yeah.
Where he had to switch his stance. He became a southpaw,
Mhm.
and he just looked horrible as a southpaw. So the game plan goes out the window because you're injured in a sense, like you're injured now. Like you can't fight the way you
Mhm.
trained. You're gonna go opposite stance, and
Yeah.
he just got totally picked apart, man.
Well, I'm gonna disagree with you with what you said in the beginning. Dan Hooker, you wanted him to do more kicks.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't think that would have served him best because he was able just to pick him apart exactly how he did tonight, and I
Yeah.
don't think he really needed that to finish him. If anything, that could have crippled him in a sense because Al Probably could have caught one.
Yeah.
Did a little more ground game.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I was honestly shocked about how bad Al looked.
Yeah.
You know, because I was expecting the Khabib version of how he fought.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, where's the pressure?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I was super disappointed.
Well, I mentioned to you earlier, I feel like Al just doesn't do good against rangy guys. He got torn apart by Cowboy and now Dan Hooker, and it's like his game plan doesn't work against range guys.
Well, you know what? That's a personal issue
Mm-hmm.
because everyone should know short fighters up in heavyweight, like Rashad Evans, DC.
Mm-hmm.
They fight bigger people all the time and still manage to win. Pat Barry, Jesus.
Yeah.
Come on. There's no excuse. There's no excuse.
I'm just saying that's his problem, you know? Like, he should implement more of their type of game, which is wrestling, clinch, and that, if you're going against a taller opponent.
And I
know?
totally agree with you. But I'm saying that's no excuse.
Mm-hmm.
If you're in the UFC, you're a fucking professional.
Yeah.
I don't care if you're low on the totem pole or in the sky. I don't care. You're a professional.
Yeah.
Fucking act like it.
I don't think it's an excuse. I just see that's his weakness. Anytime he gets paired up against a taller, lankier guy, he gets owned, dude.
Well, fucking homeboy needs to figure it out.
Yeah, he does, definitely. And now it's gonna shoot him down the ranks, and Dan Hooker's gonna climb up the ranks.
So let me ask you a question.
What's good?
Who does Hooker fight next?
Well, I'm glad you asked that, Steve. Actually, I like the Paul Felder. I think that's a good matchup. Felder just came off a split decision win on Barboza, very close.
Very close.
And Hooker just lost from Barboza, which was a pretty crazy fight. And they're both in the rank 6 or 7, 5 or 6, something like that.
Yeah, well, I know Felder's I think he's number 5, if anything.
And Alec Quinto is 6. So
yeah,
Hooker and Felder, to me, I think it's a great fucking matchup.
I think that's a phenomenal pick.
Thanks,
actually.
Brother. Thank you.
I totally agree.
I like to see it. It'll show who deserves to fight the top 5. You know, because they're both doing great right now.
Yeah, I certify that pick, sir.
Hell yeah.
I like it.
Hell yeah. And you know, I was very impressed by Hooker. He played safe. I did say I'd like to see more kicks, but you're right.
I don't like how you keep saying he played it safe. I don't think he played it safe. I think he played a very well strategic game plan. I don't think he was playing it safe at all.
I'll switch my word to smart. He played smart tonight.
I like that
very
better.
Smart. Yeah, you're right.
I'm sorry to
he wasn't
attack
safe
you.
As in, like he played too soft. He just played very smart.
Yeah, he played an excellent game plan.
He did drop Alec Quinta too, right? Like a right hook, I believe.
Something like
I
that.
think he straight dropped his ass.
Yeah.
So the dude was close to finishing him, but I don't think anybody's finished Al.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's what I had thinking and said going into this fight. Al has a chin like no other. You know, it's going to be super hard to put him away. I think we said that, or I said that in the preview. And, you know, it proved me right to that extent. But, you know, when you can't do nothing, it's just done.
Yeah, in the preview, I nailed this one, not the next one. But this one,
We'll
I
get
said
to that.
Hooker's got more tools.
Yeah.
He even landed a nice right hooker. And I think that's what dropped.
Jesus
I think
Christ.
that's what dropped Al's the right hooker.
Oh, my God.
But he just had more tools, and I said go decision because Al's got a lot of heart. But great fucking co-main event, bro.
I'm sorry. Did you guys hear what Devin just said?
He's got a good right hooker.
He's got a good right hooker. Oh,
like that one.
my
You liked
God.
it.
Jesus
You
Christ.
loved it. You loved it.
I didn't like it at all.
Is it time, though? Is it time?
What time is it, Devin?
It's time.
There we go.
For the main events of the evening, guys, we got Robert Whittaker versus Israel Adesanya. So it's hard for me to talk about. So I'll let Steven take over on
baby.
this one.
Here we are. Everyone motherfucking doubted me. Even I wish we would have looked up his name on our YouTube channel in the comments.
Yes.
I wish we would have looked him up. He said, "Oh, Whittaker's gonna knock him out in the second or third round," and so did everyone motherfucking else, including you, Devin. I'm pretty sure Devin didn't have faith in my boy, Israel.
I did not.
Guess what? Do you guys know what happened? Did you guys watch? If not, let me fill you in real quick. The first round, I've never been more nervous watching a fight. I was super pumped, nervous, anxiety was coupled. Here we go. Man, Adesanya, his head movement was spectacular. Wasn't too much footwork as I anticipated, but his striking was very precise. And, you know, Whittaker, he was coming out with full aggression. Not too crazy. It was controlled. Not too much feeling. I like that. He was also landing hits. Israel was landing hits. The first round was really good. It was very even. Honestly, I was kind of giving the first round to Whittaker until
the last second of the first round.
the very last second.
On the bell. Saved by the bell, for reals.
Israel clocks homeboy, drops him. Looks like he just got hit with a fucking wrecking ball the way he fell down.
It was a beautiful uppercut, and Whittaker almost looked out in the bell ring. So,
Yup.
scary shit, because Whittaker was winning that round.
I totally agree.
And then he got caught right at the bell, and then everything changed from there.
Mhm.
What happened next?
Oh my God, Devin. You go on. You go on. I want you to
finish.
enjoy the fact
All right.
that you have to say this.
Second round. Whittaker's, he's still in it. He's throwing some good heat.
Yeah.
But Israel, like you said, had great movement. He's always out of the way, just by an inch, just by a half inch. He's just out of that right hand, he's out of the way. And then they get into a close in the pocket. Whittaker lands his jab. He's still in the pocket. And Israel just counters back with a right and just lays him the fuck out, dude.
Drops homeboy. And then he jumps on him and finishes the fight in the second round by KO.
Oof.
Ladies and gentlemen, Steven is right.
Ah.
I'm sorry. I got to say it. Fuck all y'all haters on Israel, the stylebender, Adesanya. 7 fights in a row, 14 months that he's been in the UFC. Now he's a champion. What the fuck is up, homie?
And new
middleweight champion of the world, Israel. What's good?
Killed me tonight, Whittaker. I had a lot of faith. And it was a great fight.
It was a great fight. I can't be more happy right now.
I know. I haven't seen Steven smile like this forever, man.
My God.
I'm all sad.
I will say this though. Whittaker, he was figured out tonight, and I think that's gonna open up a lot of future opponents for him. What I'm talking about is, you know how you just said how every time he would throw, Whittaker would throw at the end of an exchange, Israel would just be just an inch away.
Yeah.
It was because after every exchange, Whittaker throws an overhand. It's predictable. And what can you do from there? What did I say in my YouTube comment, by the way? He's going to get more tired from swinging for the air. Isn't that what I said? Right, Devin?
Help me out, guys.
Isn't that what I said, Devin? And you other guy in the YouTube comments, isn't that what I said? Yeah, that's exactly what I said. Thank you, sir. Israel, my boy, handled homeboy.
You nailed it tonight. I was disappointed because, like you said, Whittaker kept ending his combinations with a right hand, and they're so close. But if you just mix it up with a leg kick instead, slow down Adesanya or Adesanya. You know, slow him doin, kick the leg more. He was using that in the beginning, and he just kept away from it for some reason.
And you were very confident in Whittaker's kicks. What'd I say?
He whipped a lot of air tonight.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Not just
They're
that.
close to
Israel is a kickboxing champion, son. Come on now.
It was a close battle. Steven won. I give it to him.
The first round, honestly, it was kind of close. It wasn't as close as we're saying it right now. Honestly, I'm not going to say it's close.
It was close besides the drop down at the end.
And in the first round, and he dropped him in the second round. I'm pretty sure. Oh, and you know what? I like the fact how Israel, I don't even think he had a mark on his face.
Oh,
man.
Come on.
And let's get to the end of the fight after he knocked out homeboy Whittaker. Looks at the camera and says, "Oh, I have no power." That's fucking right. Everyone's counting him out because he's skinnier than everyone else. Has no knockout power. What did he do? He knocked out the guy that everyone wanted to win. Huh.
Are you gonna hate me?
Yeah.
I'm still not sold.
Oh shit! You did not just say that.
Because you know who's coming next, baby.
Oh, say the name.
Paulo Costa, bro.
Oh, big effing deal.
You want to talk about knockout power? Here, it's coming, baby. It's
Oh,
coming.
first of all, he has to hit him in order to knock him out.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure that's exactly what you said about Robert Whittaker, huh? And everyone else did, huh? They have to hit him in order to knock him out, right? Isn't that how it works?
You're right.
Or am I confused?
No, you're right.
Oh, okay.
And
okay, I'm just making sure.
You're so right that I had to take a shoobie tonight, guys. I had to drink a beer out of a shoe.
We made a bet.
We did.
About a week ago.
Yes.
The loser had to pour a beer in his shoe and drink it.
I did the shoobie.
And he did it.
I did it. And thank you, Whittaker. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
But I want to make another bet tonight. We bet again on the shoobie.
What?
When Costa fights Adesanya.
Okay, first of all, that's not concrete because we don't know if that's going to happen.
But
if it does,
I want another shoobie on the line.
You want another shoobie on the line?
Yes, I want
you want to get another one of your dirty ass shoe beer tasting motherfucking shit.
You know what sucks is, guys, this shoe's been through war, man. My shoes were not
His shoes
nice
are
and fresh.
I mean, they're not that bad. I'm playing it up, but
they're pretty bad.
I mean, they're how old? Few years.
They went through the whole Lord of the Rings trilogy. They're pretty bad. They're pretty fucking bad, and it didn't taste so well. But that's why when Costa fights Adesanya,
what you want to bet on it right now, right here?
Yep.
Okay, bet on. Shake my hand.
All right, there it is, guys.
Do you want to add $10 on this one too?
20.
20? Shake my fucking hand, dog.
Let's do it.
There we go.
Damn, there it is,
dude.
Guys. I lost tonight, but revenge is sweet.
Oh, buddy, may I say?
Revenge is sweet. So, Adesanya is the new champion, middleweight champion.
That's right, and
so
I'm just thrilled.
Yeah, like Stevens, he's a little schoolgirl over here,
dude.
He's a little cheerleader, happy and stoked.
I just.
No, you know what? I'm proud, man. I like to see you smile.
Thank you.
I like to see you smile. You know
thank you, baby girl.
But I got some questions.
What?
So if you guys haven't heard, Israel was talking shit before this fight. So John Jones and him been going back and forth. And that's your other favorite fighter. So
yeah,
What do you think about that, Steve?
I think that's preposterous.
Yeah, they're only a weight class away.
Yeah, but no, I don't think. First of all, Israel just became champion. Legitimately,
right?
He has a lot of work to do in his weight class. He doesn't need to be talking about John Jones, and John Jones shouldn't have to worry about him.
Yeah, but even Dana White said if they want it, they'll get it, type of thing. So
I think that's dumb.
So you think the Paulo Costa is next?
I honestly think that should be the fight next.
Okay. And I already know your pick on that one.
Well, no shit,
but you guys let us know who you think's gonna win the next one. If Paulo Costa's next, who you guys got? Let Steven know that Adesanya got lucky tonight.
Hey, hold on. First of all, let me correct him. Correct you, Devin. Let me know how you apologize to me. Because of all the shit everyone talked about my boy. And I will forgive you. Just send me a little, I'm sorry, Steven. You were right. Thank you.
Look, I'll tell you this too. If Adesanya beats Costa, the rivalry is over.
All right.
It's over, right?
All right.
Until then, we keep going. Shoobies, it's going, man. We continue it. But Israel's got to go out, man. But, I'll take the bias away right now. I was very impressed how Israel can take a shot and give one back right away.
Yep.
That was incredible countering. He ate hard shots and threw even harder back.
Yeah.
Wow. Good performance, man. Probably his best, to be honest.
I keep hating to rub this in, but you kept on bragging about how he looked so bad and didn't really finish Calvin Gastelum and this and that. And what did I say? He's a great learner. He learns from his mistakes. And what did we see here?
He learned
hardcore.
But it was a close fight. It was good. It was
barely a close fight. It was barely a close fight.
We'll see how close the next one is, man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But this is our post-review of UFC 243, Whittaker and Adesanya. And make sure to follow us on YouTube and subscribe, comment, let us know that we're wrong, right? and let us know how you felt about the fights. You know, because we loved them. We want to make sure that you did too. And plus, it's not a neighborhood without you. I'm Steven.
I'm Devin.
And we will see you guys next time.
You guys have a good one.